Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome to Ed's Drafts. In this video I'm going to be doing a quick overview and unboxing of this gaming PC from ASUS. Now what's very interesting about this particular PC, it's last year's model, so it's very heavily discounted, and I purchased it for the price of a single graphics card of a single GTX 1080. That's what I paid for it. It has Intel i7 CPU, 4 cores, 8 threads. It has GTX 980 and SSD, hard drive, 1 terabyte hard drive, and wireless AC, nice audio, and Bluetooth as well, and a DVD writer. So basically it's a fully equipped PC and Windows 10 64-bit ready for gaming for the price of a single GPU, and that's the reason I'm doing a quick unboxing and overview. I just couldn't not buy it. And yeah, that's going to be my main gaming and video editing and whatnot desktop for next 6 months or so, until Intel and Nvidia sorts out their game. So yeah, let's have a look what it actually includes. So the model is G20 CB. It's 2016, as I mentioned before. It has Intel i7 clocked at 3.4 gigahertz, and the model is 6700. So you can have a look at the Intel page. It's not the K CPU, because the motherboard in this unit is actually Intel B170, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not Z170. So basically you cannot overclock CPUs on this board, or maybe you can't, I don't know. I haven't looked at the BIOS yet. And memory, it has DDR4, 2133 megahertz, 8 gigs and 4 gigs, so there's 12 gigs of RAM in this included. 1 terabyte SATA 3 drive, I presume for storage, and 128 gigabyte SSD SATA 3 drive as well, and I presume for boot. So everything you need there for a decent performance PC. It has a DVD writer, as I mentioned, slim form factor. Reason for that is to avail of this design, so it's going to be in the middle there. We're going to have a look at that shortly. It has Wi-Fi, so 802.11 AC, and it has a Bluetooth 4.0, so all the connectivity is there too. Nice. It has GTX 980, 4 gigabytes. At the moment, it's kind of going out of fashion because we have GTX 1060, 1070, 1070 Ti, 1080, 1080 Ti, and Titan and whatnot. But the performance of this GPU is equal to about GTX 1060, which is not bad at all. It will run all modern and probably upcoming titles for the next year at 1080p at high resolution. So that's neat. And it includes Windows 10 64-bit. It has integrated audio, even though it says without audio card. There's no dedicated audio card, but as we all know, there's ROG audio solution in most of the, well, if not all of ASUS ROG products. So that's included anyway. And that's about it in terms of the packaging and specifications. Let's have a look at what's inside. All right, so I opened the box already. Haven't seen what's inside yet. Let's have a look. Oh wow, includes keyboard as well. Neat. Let's see accessories first. I know we really want to see the PC. I want to see it too, however, let's start small. Okay, included is also a mouse of some sort. Now, I won't be using that. I have a decent gaming mouse. But yeah, it's included. Looks like so. I'm not going to even unseal it. It's very light mouse. Nothing major. Feels a bit like one of these HP, Lenovo / whatever other typical manufacturer mice that I included with their desktop PC. So I wouldn't rave too much about it. The keyboard might look a bit more interesting. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, no, not really. I don't expect there to be any backlight either. But again, it's included, and for the price that I paid for it, sure can't be that bad. So there you go. Keyboard looks like so. Chiclet keys. Then we have In Search of Incredible, and I presume there's some sort of a manual. Yep, so in terms of how you can connect it, it actually comes with 2 power supplies, which is a bit strange, I should say, but whatever. And also what's strange, for which I'm a little bit disappointed, but not too much because I have all these extras. There's no DisplayPort, VGA or any other cables, so that's not included. And in terms of power bricks, it looks like they use some sort of like gaming laptop power supplies, and they just put it into this kind of sealed enclosure. Well, not really sealed, but enclosure. And that's the PC. Let's have a look at that. Okay, and that's the actual PC itself. Let me clear everything up and I'll show you around. All right, and there it is. So first I'm going to show you the parts. What are they on the front and the back. I'm going to remove this film from the sides, and I'm going to do a quick overview around the PC, and that would be it for this video, because I actually have to have a look at the OS, have a look at the BIOS, work on it a bit, my impressions in terms of cooling and power consumption and all that, and I'll do a follow-up video. So for this video it will be it. For those who are interested, I'm still going to show the ports and all that. So in terms of all the mesh and everything, as you see, it looks pretty sweet. It looks pretty much as ASUS advertised, so looks nothing like your standard desktop PC. Actually looks like a console. One thing I should note is the only orientation you should be placing this PC is like so, because there's nothing on the sides that will allow you to place this PC conveniently, so it has to be in this vertical position, but I don't think that's a big issue. In terms of the power button, so power button is here, very simple, nothing unusual. You have a DVD/CD drive here, and it's a burner as well, which is pretty standard these days. There's a lot of venting area on the top, front, bottom, and obviously exhaust at the back, so that's good to know. So it should be pretty quiet as well, and the cooling solution is pretty neat on this unit as well. You have two USB 3.0 ports on the front, headphone and microphone jack as well, so pretty standard there so far. In terms of the inputs and outputs on the back, so you have HDMI here, and you have the two power bricks connecting here. As you see, different type of connectors, so you won't mix them up, and they are probably different type of specs as well. In terms of USB ports here, so you have USB 2.0, 3.0 and 3.1, if I'm not mistaken, revision 1. You have gigabit connector here, obviously included wireless connection, so that's neat. And you have also 5.1, but by the looks of it, system support as well, so should be a decent audio solution. That's good. In terms of graphics card, it has 1, 2, 3 display ports, 1 DVI, as you see, analog/digital, 1 HDMI. Now, one last thing, I'm going to open it up as well. Actually, before I do that, I want to see the bottom of the case. Okay, so here's a better view of the bottom part. Stickers are there, basically say that if you remove, the warranty is void. Now in my case, it's not a problem because it has a GTX 1080, which is plenty for myself. It has an SSD for boot drive, and it has a decent hard drive for storage. It has wireless, it has everything that I need, so that's perfect. However, if you got another model of G20, which includes some sort of underpowered graphics card, I think there's 1050 or something like that, or sorry, not 1050, even 750 or something like that in some of these models, or 950, and you obviously would want to upgrade that. You can, it's not a problem, but you would void your warranty. Same for RAM, same for everything. So as I said, in this configuration it's perfectly fine. However, if you have different configuration, you might be screwed really. So that's not really a nice thing from ASUS, especially since this is a gaming desktop PC, so you should be able to upgrade anything you want, and you can, but you will void your warranty. And that's kind of to be expected because it's pre-built, factory pre-built desktop PC, so you know, it's more targeted at users who don't really want to build their PCs, they don't want to upgrade anything or anything like that. But given that it's at such great discount, it's a bit of a bummer. However, if you want to risk it, just open it up and upgrade to whatever you want. Alright, so it's time to conclude this video, and before I do that, I just want to obviously remove the side covers and show you what it looks like in real life. So that's it guys, that concludes the video. It was just a quick overview, as promised, of this ASUS G20 desktop PC, gaming desktop PC, with the i7 NVIDIA GTX 980 with 12 gigs of RAM, SSD, plus 1 TB hard drive for storage, wireless AC, and what it looks to be a decent audio, nice looking case, decent ventilation, and yeah, for the price of the single GTX 1080, a decent, I should say, GTX 1080 at the moment. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them at the comment section down below, and have a nice day.